Hey everyone, Mia Gonzales here once again and welcome back to my channel. And well, I think this will be my first vlog for this year. And so happy new year for everyone. And for today's topic, I'm gonna talk about my journey to permanent residency. So yeah, so here it is. Let's go. So I landed here way back 2018, November 25. As you can see, this is the most exciting day of my life. And then, so of course, uh, December, during December, tried to like settle myself first and adjust. Ended up with a time change and a lot of things. Like it was winter that time, so basically from Philippines to here in Canada, no winter time, that's a big, gap on a weather change. So yeah, a big change. So I started working on January 2019 with my first employer. So my first employer was my sister's former employer. So she direct hired me and she's the one who sponsored me to come here. And I am very, very thankful until now. So I was laid off on March 2020. This was like the time when COVID's rising. So yeah. And then at that time, my work experience was 1 year and 3 months. And my work permit expires on November 24, 2020. So if we're gonna take a look on this one, it was like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. I have 8 months to like find a way how to extend my work permit. So since at that time I was laid off and basically my previous employer won't be able to like help me with the process of my new work permit application. So I'm gonna need to like find for another one. So it was like I have 8 months to look for another. So basically I was laid off for 5 months at that time because yeah, it was COVID and there's a higher risk of getting it at the time. So everybody's locked down. There's no way I can find an employer at that time because everybody's at home. So it was really, really challenging. So after 5 months, I was able to find an employer finally and luckily. So until now, that's my. So here we go. We're gonna see from here. It states here that I had no work from March to September 2020. So I went back to work with my second employer who sponsored me on September 21, 2020. So currently, this second employer is like my current employer right now. Then, so here we go on the permanent residency pathways for caregivers. So we had interim pathway way back 2019. I wasn't able to apply on that one since I didn't have the 1 year experience requirement. And same as interim pathway 2020, it was like I think 1 month or 2 months lacking for me to apply in this one. So basically last year they opened a new program called TR to PR pathway or temporary resident to permanent resident pathway. for caregivers. Not just for caregivers, actually. It's for, I think there's 3 categories for international graduates, and for the second category, it's like English, for essential healthcare or non-healthcare workers, and then a French, and the third category is French one for essential and non-essential. For essential healthcare and non-healthcare. So basically, I applied for the second category, wherein it's the English one, the stream B. We called it the stream B, essential non-healthcare. So yeah, because my national occupational code is 4411, home child care provider. So basically, that's the category I belong to. And then with these pathways, in these 2 interim pathways and the TR to PR pathway, they require work experience of 1 year. Without a 1 year experience, 1 year paid experience, you can apply with these pathways. So here we go. Here's the TR to PR pathway 2021. It was open on May 6, 2021. So basically, it was just last year. And here's my timeline. So I applied on Stream B, National Occupational Code 4411, Essential Non-Healthcare, and I submitted my application May 10, 2021 at 7:11 p.m. Mountain Time. And it was a complete silence after that. Like, how many months did I wait for an update? Like, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Almost 7 months I waited for an update on this one. So I got the biometrics instruction letter December 1st, 2021. An early Christmas gift, And then I was able to link my application at CIC or IRCC on December 2, 2021. And I submitted my police clearance here in Canada December 3rd, 2021. And my biometrics was done December 3rd, 2021, the same day as I submitted my PCC or police clearance. And then after that, another silence. And there you go. On December 2021, it was stated in my CIC account, that I passed my medical. So basically, on that one, medical pass, I didn't had to do another medical here. So basically, when I had my medical way back 2018, it counted as my medical for this application. So in this one, background check completed January 19, 2022. Thank God. And after that, so you see here, on the medical pass, December 2020, 2021, another complete silence. Like, oh my God, it's so frustrating. And then another one, I only got another update, January 19, 2022, where it stated that my background check is completed. And of course, after that, there you go. It says, I received an email from IRCC stating that my permanent residency application was approved. Finally! So yeah, so there you go. January 2022, I got the PR portal request. So I immediately signed in, put my email, and reset the password. And there you go. I submitted my credentials January 21, 2022. Basically, this one, credentials, there's 3 steps in the portal request. where you have to declare that you are in Canada. That's the first step. And then the second one, you have to put your current mailing address. And the third one is you have to submit your PR card photo. January 21, 2022, 3 days after that, I received my electronic copy of permanent residency. So basically, that's on January 24, 2022. And on this day, I received the email stating that, there you go, congratulations, you are now permanent resident of Canada. Ooh! That was such a happy moment, an exciting moment for me, really. And then there you go, my PR card is on the way. And thank God I was able to do this. I waited for a long time. The endless wait is over. Like after 3 years. So basically, the normal application for PR is like after 2 years. But it took me 3 years to like apply for permanent residency because I wasn't able to like finish my 2 years paid experience. So I had to like find another employer just to complete that 2 years. So there you go, I got it finally after 3 years. Still, I consider myself lucky because there's a lot of people out there that wasn't able to apply yet or wasn't able to get their PR yet because it really takes a lot of time and effort and patience, you know. It's just that it's complicated. It's case-to-case basis. There are struggles or hurdles they have to encounter to submit. It's a good thing because I am single and there's nothing much to submit for me in my case. So there you go. Finally, I got my PR. Thank you, Lord, after 3 years. And this won't happen if it wasn't for the people who helped me all throughout, my family, my employer, my friends. So there you go. And of course, there you go, what's next? After you get your PR, what's next? So what's next? This is one hard question. Although I already had so many plans way back before I got my permanent residency. Now that I have it, now that I am in this point where I have it, it's just so hard to think about it once again because there are just so many factors and aspects that I have to consider, and I don't know how to start, when to start, and how am I gonna do it, how am I gonna achieve this. But right now, I just want to enjoy the moment, trust the process, and I don't know, who knows? We never know what lies ahead of us. So I will just keep on going, follow the flow of my life. I know what I want, but I don't know how to start. So I'll have to like do many things, do some research and all. But all in all, it is so wonderful and awesome to have my permanent residency now, because that means it means I am not limited to do things anymore. I have a greater access to all many opportunities and possibilities here in Canada, and that's one thing I have, and that's one thing I'm grateful for. Well, in terms of paperwork after PR, it is important to update our social insurance number, healthcare card. With our social insurance number, once we get to update it, we have to inform our bank institutions, some important financial institutions, and what else? Your employer, CRA, well, you get to update your SIN at Service Canada. And about the healthcare card, we have to update it because now that we are PR, we have now greater access to the healthcare benefits here in Canada. And what else? Now we are now possible to do what we want. If we want to go to the university or something, we can do that now. And I've waited for that for a long time. That's one thing I want to do here in Canada, to study. And I don't know yet. I still have to figure out what's coming and what am I gonna do next. But I know there are so many opportunities out there that we can do. And for those people who are still waiting for an update for their permanent residency application, I know how frustrating it is to wait, but you'll get there in no time. I'm wishing you all the best, and I will put some links below to help you find some answers, because that's what I did. I joined so many groups for TR to PR pathway to have updates. I'll put all those links in the description below. And for everyone who supported me and trusted me all the way through my permanent residency, thank you so much. I will always be forever grateful, and hope you have a wonderful day.